I'm on.
Hello, welcome back to Comics on Life, and we got a very funny show for y'all tonight. Got a lot of guests. Let's get my guests on, and I want y'all to introduce yourself and say what city and state you from. We're gonna start with you, Ziggy.
Okay, I'm Ziggy Susser, and I'm from New York City, Manhattan.
All right, Miss Denise.
Hi, I'm Denise Medina, and I'm coming to you out of Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
Chicago.
All right, Miss Judah.
Hello. I am from East Texas. I'm a little bit ashamed of which part, so I'm not going to tell y'all.
Tell us.
Nope, not going to do it.
And we got this lady.
Hi, everybody. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh in the house. And we got Reese.
What's going on, y'all? Reese, the comedian from Plainfield, New Jersey.
New Jersey in the house. And Mr. Reggie.
Reggie French out of Dallas, Texas.
Dallas in the house. Cool. All right. Well, we got a bunch of questions and that was emailed to me. And we're gonna start this one off from Aaron in Kennesaw, Georgia. And he asks, what happened that made you realize like now I'm an adult? We're gonna start with you, Ziggy. At what moment did you realize, like, wow,
I'm an
up
adult
now?
I don't think I still realize I'm an
Real. I think he froze up a little bit. All right, Miss Denise.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure it out. I guess it was probably when I had kids and realized help is not coming. I got to do all the work.
All right, Reggie.
Sorry about that. I don't know what
Oh, we
happened.
got it twice.
Okay, I started to say I don't think. Oh,
They gonna think I got twins on the show.
should I speak?
Go ahead, Ziggy. When did you realize you was an adult?
Do you want me to continue? Okay, I was going to say I still don't feel like an adult. I'm still a kid. You know, the same problems I had as a kid I still have today, just older and whatever. Hopefully a little wiser. I never grew up.
All right, Mr. French.
The moment I realized I was an adult, I think it was the first day my stomach was growling and my mom didn't come to my rescue. I'm out here in these streets now. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that one too.
Yeah, that's when I was like, yeah, baby. It wasn't no age. I was like, oh, I gotta find food for myself. Yeah, I'm an adult.
Yeah. Reese.
When did I first realize when I was grown? I want to say when people started, after you get your Christmas gifts and they don't lie to you no more about it. Usually when they give you a gift and you're a kid, you ain't get the right gift. They be like, I got you around income tax time. They ain't lie, they ain't feel bad about giving me the sweaters no more. So I was like, must be grown now.
I guess for me, it would have to be a couple of years, a few years ago. And my son was 8 and school was getting ready to start. And I told him, I said, school getting ready to start. I need you to go turn the TV off at 8:30. And he told me, well, you need to get the cable out my name. So I was like, what? He said, get the cable out my name. You know you're grown now. And I was like, wow, I really am grown. Maybe I should put it in my name. But just I put the mortgage in his name too. All right. He gonna be paying all of the bills. All right, this is from Pam.
I must still be a kid then, because am I in the kid corner? I got skipped over. I must still be a kid.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Lady.
You skipped me too. Don't feel bad.
Oh no.
We sitting at the kids' table. We still kids. We ain't allowed in the grown folks' conversation.
All right.
Oh, hey, take that as a compliment. Take that,
I'm sorry.
take that as a compliment.
I thought you had said. All right, go ahead. When's the moment you realized?
The moment I realized I was an adult is the moment that I wanted to reverse time to be a child again. And that's what I tell my kids all the time. You're not an adult when you keep trying to rush time. The moment you wanted to reverse, welcome to adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's been plenty of times that I would say, man, I wish I can go back and be a kid living with my mom again.
Yep.
And normally it's right around when the bills come.
Yep. I want to be a kid around the 28th to the 2nd. Every month I want to be a kid.
I remember, like, my mom used to be like, close the refrigerator, electric bill going up. And I used to be like, oh, hey, who cares? Who cares? I'm in the refrigerator. But now, I don't even look. I cut a little hole, and I look through the hole, and so I won't open the door. My bill be. All right, we're going to have some fun. Okay. All right, I got everybody?
No. You got me. How you forget me with this big old bow on my head?
Oh, God. All right, go ahead.
You messing up.
Real
I
life.
knew I was becoming an adult when I was getting ready to go to college, and we went shopping for like the stuff I needed for my dorm, and face cloths were like $5, and I was like, oh my god, everything costs money: the towels, the tissue, the nails, the boards, the doorknobs. Oh my god, I was like, this is gonna be expensive. I was like, oh my, yeah, it's like once you realize everything costs money, you like, yeah, it's getting real.
Yeah, I did that when I first moved out of my mom's house. And I went to the store. I went to the dollar store. And I'm like, Dad, I got to buy toilet paper. I got to buy this. I got to buy toothpaste. I got to buy this. So at that, the first time, I went back to my mom's house. And I said, Mom, can I borrow this toilet paper? Can I borrow this toothpaste? Can I borrow this?
That's when you buy a towel and just cut it up and make a whole bunch of rags.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
When you getting grown too, when you in that grocery store, I'll put a pack of meat that costs $7.10 back for a pack of meat that costs $7.08 back.
Okay. Bro, look, as soon as I got in college, I applied for my own food stamps.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put it back fast.
Sure. I still grocery shopped at my parents' house. I just go through, wait till they ain't at the house, just go through the refrigerator.
That's forever though. That's forever though.
Some of y'all ain't at home? Okay.
As soon as they go to work.
Yeah.
Come with the bags that you got behind the door.
When like you outside and little kid come up to you and they be like, excuse me, sir, or excuse me, ma'am, you be like, where did I become that?
Man. Old school is the one down here. Somebody old school.
I think when you start getting socks and underwear for Christmas, that means you're grown. No toys. You get socks and underwear.
Or bed sheets.
My granny gave me socks and underwear at 7.
When your children tells you to get off social media, Mom, I knew all my friends, all of my friends' kids are kids, and I have teenagers. So teenagers make me feel old.
For men and women, it's different ways to say you old though. For like a woman, they might be like, look at that milk. But for a man, it ain't until we go to play basketball and they be like, who gonna pick up old head? It ain't until something like that. You be like, oh.
You start looking around, who they talking about? Yeah, come on.
Who got old head?
Who they talking about?
Wait, that's funny. I was the run ball, and it was this little kid that lived next door, and we went down to the basketball court, and he was a teenager now, and I was like, oh, look at him, get your little behind on the court, and then he wound up dunking on me. I said, oh, shoot, let me get out here.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, he was disrespectful.
He's been waiting on that moment.
At least warn me. All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start with this section here. All right, this is from Mark S. from Phoenix, Arizona. Do you have a talent that you think is good, but other people consider it useless? All right, we're gonna start with you, Miss Denise.
Okay, so if I'm watching a movie with somebody, I can tell you who was in that movie, like what other movies they were in, or somebody will be like, "Hey, who is that guy?" I'm like, "Oh, that's so and so from this movie. He played this character in that movie," and I know these things, but it's totally useless. Like I can't do anything with that.
See, I do the same thing, but I can also act out the scenes too.
What's your favorite scene?
I love them all. I do a lot of movies. But I do I imitate a lot of movies. So I think that's one of my talents. Miss Judah.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Do you have a talent that you think is good, but other people consider it useless?
This may be a talent that came more out of laziness than anything else. But like if I drop something small and I don't want to pick it up, I'll pick it up with my toes because I'm not gonna just do all of that. Like I was driving the other day and I was driving, I was doing something with my card and I dropped it. and I used my toes to pick it up because I was not going to pull over and pick it up. Not doing it.
Wow. I thought she was getting ready to say she started staring with her feet. I would be like, wow.
Whoa.
Nah, that's a talent you can use right there.
The midget.
That's like a white girl skill to drive with their feet, because white people be having that level of relaxedness and comfort. As a black person, if you try to drive with your feet, you're going to end up getting shot by the police. I'm not gonna
You know what I hate to see when women in the passenger seat and they put their feet out the window. I hate to see
on the dash. Ooh.
I put my feet on the dashboard. Sorry.
Ooh, that irritates. Don't do it in my car.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
don't
put
do it
my
on
feet on
mine.
the dashboard. But I'm very rarely
I'll
a
pull
passenger,
over.
so it don't matter. I'm very rarely a passenger.
All right, Miss Lady, what's your talent that other people consider useless?
So I'm going to say the talent that I have that clearly my household considers as useless is cleaning, because they go right behind me and tear it right back up. I mean, I am OCD. I clean. And maybe that's why I'm always cleaning, because this is just a useless talent that I have. They don't respect it.
Well, you know what? I respect your talent. Stop by my apartment and go to
$25 a room. I got you.
Well, I only got 2 rooms, so that's good. All right, Mr. French, what's your talent?
A useless talent. I once ate a box of Twinkies in one sitting. I don't know if that's a world record. I don't know if it's a world record or not, but
why would you do that?
Right.
You get a box of Twinkies, you open it, you watching TV, and before you know it, they were gone.
Let me tell you something. As a fat person, I have never done that.
I was like,
Ain't it like 56 Twinkies in a box?
Man, I'm telling you, I think it's a record. I should have looked up the world record. I knocked him out though.
You was stressing?
Man, it was delicious.
Look, your blood sugar was 1,592 after that. Like,
and believe it or not, I never had a Twinkie before in my life.
You ain't missing nothing.
You're not missing nothing. It's a sponge with cream in the middle.
Basically, and in Texas, they deep fry Twinkies.
Now they may be on something. Now
I can't wait for the fur. Oh, I can't wait.
First of all, why are you eating something that could survive a nuclear drop? Like, I'm not gonna mess with it.
If you ain't had a fried Twinkie,
I ain't never.
Oh no.
Wait, was they fried?
Oh no, these are just regular. I knocked out, but every year I gotta go get one.
Eating Twinkies is like eating them Easter Peeps.
Ew, I hate
Look, as a kid, I love Peeps, but as an adult, I was like, why was my parents doing this to me?
No, Peeps are disgusting.
Or trash.
Yeah, you gotta move. You gotta move on to the crimpets. You gotta get on the crimpets. You gotta get on the crimpets now.
You gotta get on the crimpets. I eat butterscotch crimpets. Hey. All right, what's your talent? Reese, what's your talent?
Oh, my talent. My talent that people think is useless, I play a flute. I used to, in music class, I used to mess up everybody, I used to mess it all up. So she was like, go in the hallway and learn how to play. So I got good at it, but every time I played the flute, my mom used to get mad, like, why you playing that flute? She was like, ain't nobody going to ride in the car and listen to nobody play the flute for 3 minutes straight and all that. So, this is useless talent.
Well, it worked out for Lizzo.
I was gonna say that's dope. I think that's dope.
I'm gonna say, nah, bro. I bet you if you brought out a flute on a date,
like, oh my God, he got a flute. That's all romantic.
Nah, but be honest about it.
I bet you.
If you hanging with somebody and they just pull a flute out their bag and start playing, you're gonna be like, whoa, what are you doing?
Bring the freaks out.
Look, you gotta be wearing a suit when you pull the flute out your bag.
Gotta have a suit with the flute.
Like a seersucker suit.
Hey, girl, I'm gonna blow your mind. Watch this.
I tried to play the flute at the family barbecue before. I tried to play it. I was like,
Oh no,
I
you
got a
can't do
little
it.
brother.
All right.
That's why they said
Soon as I
ain't
put it
nobody
on,
trying to eat ribs and
soon
listen
as
to
I
a flute.
started saying it,
You
damn,
get barbecue
that's the
sauce on the
No,
holes.
you can't do it. You can't do it at the barbecue now. No.
Hey, see what the comment said? Somebody said that's not useless. That's awesome.
But you know, you can't bring no cook. Like a flute is a cultured item. You can't bring that to a cookout. Like you got to bring like some blues
It's
or
useless at
something.
the
You know.
cookout.
All right, but check this out. Wouldn't that be so cool? He take a lady on the first date, nice romantic restaurant, pull out that flute, and he start playing the flute like Kenny G, and then she start beatboxing.
Kenny G.
Nah, man.
I don't think Kenny G plays the flute.
He play a saxophone.
Ain't they the same thing?
Clarinet, I think. Yeah.
That flute. That sounds like
Same thing.
a flute on a date is a no. I mean, that's embarrassing. That's like
Look,
clinking on the glass to the flute.
I'm telling
First
you.
of all, if you playing the flute, I know you ain't got COVID because you know how much lung capacity you gotta have to play a flute.
All right, Ziggy, what's your top?
I think I'm funny, and my wife doesn't. She thinks it's useless.
We all got a family member that says that, you know.
I actually don't. Everybody in my family thinks I'm retarded. They think I'm just super goofy. I don't know how to be serious.
All right. Okay, this one. All right, now remember this is PG. This is from Josh B from Columbus, Ohio. You have 1 week on Fantasy Island. What's your fantasy? We're going to start with Ziggy.
Ooh. Wow. I guess I'd be shooting the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. I'd be the photographer.
I feel you on that one. All week long, I'll just be shooting pictures. All right, Reese.
A fantasy of mine on an island. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't want nobody there but me and my wife. I don't want nobody there. I just want just me and my wife and a bunch of steaks. That's all I'm good. That's it. I'm good. A bunch of steaks. We gonna eat like rich people for a week.
So just you and your wife on Fantasy Island with steaks.
With steaks. Man. That's it.
He finna clog all their arteries.
All right, Mr. French.
All right, Fantasy Island. First, I watched the Cowboys win another Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that's fantasy for sure.
That's oh, that hurt.
It should. It should.
That hurt. I watched the Cowboys win the Super Bowl on Fantasy Island. I probably shoot around with Michael Jordan. As you see, I'm trying to keep it sports because it's PG.
And a bunch of Twinkies.
Yeah, I have a couple guests. They, but oh yeah, got to have the Twinkies on the Fantasy Island.
On the island.
Look, that first one you said it's Fantasy Island, not Miracle Island.
Whoa.
Oh, is she from Texas? Wow.
Yeah.
She ain't from Dallas, though. She ain't from Dallas.
Said, on the Twinkies on
I'm
the
not a
island.
Cowboys fan.
You gotta be talking about Rikers Island.
What are you doing on Fantasy Island?
Oh, on Fantasy Island, I'm on vacation with my family. However, no one complains about anything, and I don't have to do any work. Somebody's always cooking, somebody else is cleaning, doing the laundry. I'm having margaritas, and I'm also doing a Sports Illustrated swimsuit shoot. And I have the swimsuit model body, eating whatever I want, and not getting fat.
There you go, Zig.
All right, Miss Lady, what you doing on Fantasy Island?
I am shooting a box office movie in which I am the star.
Ooh, nice.
That is really a fantasy of mine. So if I had the option to do something like that in a week, I would do it nonstop. I would shoot until the week is up so that the movie can get done. And that's what I do.
What kind of movie? Romance, action? What would it be?
I would like for it to be more of a romantic comedy.
Nice. Rom-com, yeah.
Judah.
I would have a family reunion with, like, I would recreate the best family reunions. Because, like, during COVID, we haven't been able to do any of that. And we've had, like, a lot of family members that passed away, either from COVID or from natural causes. And, we didn't get that closure. So I would like to have, like, a big family reunion with, like, all those people. It would be nice to see those people again. So that's probably what I would do, like, for that whole week.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's dope.
I think my fantasy would be in Miss Lady's movie.
That was gonna be my follow-up question. Was who be your co-star?
Like,
Oh yeah, girl, go get you Idris Elba for your lead man.
so to be honest, and I'm not stunting, I would have my boyfriend.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I would.
That's cool.
She didn't name the boyfriend. She said her boyfriend, which could be anybody at that time of the filming, right? She's smart.
If you live in Pittsburgh, you definitely know who my boyfriend is. Or if you're my Facebook friend, you definitely know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
He's a very talented rapper. He's been on my show, on my other television show, a couple times. All right, so did I get everybody? I got everybody. All right, next one. This from Gladys J. from Henderson, Nevada. And we're going to start with Denise. Describe, and I don't make this up. See?
Oh, no.
Describe your first kiss.
My first kiss? Oh, gosh. It was gross. I was in 8th grade, and my tongue could feel like the bumps on his tongue. Oh, it was like kissing a lizard. It was gross.
Oh.
I'm surprised I ever did it again, but I did.
I think in 54 years, I ain't never felt no bumps.
Oh.
Ugh, you was reading Braille and you didn't even know it.
I didn't even know it.
My man had a situation.
Yeah,
You weren't drinking enough water.
See, he had a situation. Facts.
Do y'all still see each other?
No. He's probably dead. I don't know. Probably had something.
God. Put him in the grave. It was that bad.
Killed him with a kiss, I guess. I don't know.
Judah.
I don't remember how old I was, but it was this little mixed dude named Paris. Like, we were little kids. And he was like, "You ever kissed anybody?" I was like, "No." It was one of those pecks, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not old enough for this shit." I was just like, "I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal of it." I was like, "I'm gonna try again when I'm in the 8th grade," because I didn't like it then. I was like, "Oh, all right."
Wow.
It wasn't like it was on the soap operas. I was like, "I don't get it."
All right, Reese.
Man, my first kiss was in school in like the 3rd grade. I had a crush on this girl. I wrote the little letter that he liked me. Man, at lunch, she must have had one of those sloppy Joe sandwiches. It was I kissed her. I said, right? I kissed her the next day. I put inside of her desk. I can't go on no more. I just
She made you write a novel in 3rd grade. I can't go on no more.
It smelled like a pamper hit my mouth. I was like, oh.
I'm using that in the start of my movie, except for
Wow.
She hit him with the huggies.
She had the pamper mouth.
All right, Reggie.
Man, I'll never forget. My first kiss, I was in kindergarten. I was getting picked on by this girl in 3rd grade. I am 6'4", but I was small then. She was picking on me, and I used to eat my cereal dry. She snatched my milk, poured it in my cereal, and laughed, and everybody started laughing at me. She felt bad and leaned over and kissed me in front of everybody.
She bipolar.
Oh yeah, she's crazy.
Big
She's
fat.
crazy. She
like, ha, ha,
beat
I'm
me up
sorry.
a couple other like a few days later. She beat me up again. Yeah, it was. She was wild. She was wild.
Sound like my wife.
All right, Miss Lady.
To be honest, I don't remember my first kiss, but the most memorable kiss that I've had, I was 16 and I thought that I was grown. So I drank on my birthday. It was on my birthday. And my boyfriend at the time, he drank as well, and we were so messed up. Like, and he was like, "Oh, I forgot to say happy birthday," and he went to kiss me and threw up in my mouth.
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh.
I guess you wouldn't forget that.
so where's his
birthday.
body buried?
Birthday.
Needless to say, that I don't know where he is. Don't ask me. I'm like Denise. He might be dead. I don't know.
So what happened after you threw up in your mouth? Like what happened? What did you tell him the next day after he sobered up? Like did you know what you did, or did he know what he did?
He knew what he did because he was very apologetic afterwards. Like, oh, trying to. Because I was like this the whole time. Like, you did not just, my bad, babe, let me fan it. And he tried to suck up and be in my good graces for like a week after that.
So,
You can't come back from that.
you know how you how like you throw up a little bit in your mouth and then you swallow it back that little bit. You know how you do that sometimes. Was it one of those, or was it one of the
It
big
was like
drunk at the toilet ones?
So it was like we were sitting at the table and he got up all drunk, like, I forgot to tell you happy birthday. So with me sitting, he's over me. So he went to lean down and it almost was like you said, like that burp throw up. And I was just like, oh, and I was stuck like this for a while. And he's trying to, and I just let it all seep out my mouth. I didn't swallow.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Don't ask her no more questions, please. I see it.
I was like, yeah, who's next?
I see it.
All right, Ziggy.
Yeah, I don't know if I could top that, but I think I was like 11 or 12 and like a girlfriend. She didn't know how to kiss girls when you go on dates, and I said no. And she decided to teach me how to kiss, and both our mouths closed. Whatever. She was trying to help me learn how to kiss.
All right. Well, I can't answer that question. I haven't had mine yet, so maybe the next show I can answer the question. All right.
How much more time?
We're already went by already. I'm gonna get to some of the funniest questions. Okay, from Brian, San Diego, California. I had to pick an animal. Which animal do you find the sexiest of all? And we're gonna.
Okay.
You see Reggie's face.
Did you say the sexiest?
You did say sexy.
No. Repeat that question.
You said, what animal do you find sexiest?
Who wrote that, first of all?
I bet it's somebody that own a goat farm.
Oh, no.
Stephen done broke his stuff. He can't hear no more.
Even the internet
I thought his phone. It looked like his phone fell under the bed.
Now his FBI agent heard that question and muted his mic.
the phone fell in that crack he can't reach. He just
He can't get it. Somebody, yeah. He can't use his toes like Val Judah.
Hey, City need her talent with them
He's
toes.
going to put some
Look,
sexy
hold
pajamas
on, Reggie.
on.
Look, that's how you find out you got a crackhead living under your bed. They hand you the phone, like, here you go. You like, wait a
He
minute.
was like, how I get to that phone? How am I gonna get that phone?
No, that's all right. When you got grandkids, come here. Papa needs you to do something with me. Come here, please.
You know, all under the bed again.
Realize
My dog heard that question, told me, I say, man, what you talking about?
I told you, his FBI agent was like, hey, shut all this down, bro.
I
He said,
know.
he said, go on in there and get that phone from me. I was going in there, but I got my.
I don't even feel comfortable answering that question.
Same.
Who took
Yeah,
the
there's no
time
sexy animals.
to turn their laptop on and email that question?
Hello.
Right,
Somebody who wants us to validate their fetishes.
I'm muted.
That's right.
right
What
now,
you
ain't
mean,
got food sitting here. This cat's looking real sexy.
Yeah, so,
Meow.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
you see,
Yeah, we
see
can.
that
Can y'all hear me?
Trying to make sure we heard you. What did you ask?
Here, y'all.
Oh, I already got my answer.
yeah, run that question one more time.
You heard it right. You try to look. You got them eyes like, did I hear and see what he said right?
I couldn't have.
You heard that, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
can't
hear you.
hear y'all.
we can hear
We
you.
I can't hear y'all though. Hold up. But I can't hear y'all though.
It
Can you
broke
hear
the
us now?
internet.
We haven't said anything.
You asked the wrong question, buddy. That
All
broke
right.
the internet.
How do I fix this, Miss Gladys?
I done thought of an answer, and I got a valid reason for it too.
You got an answer to that question?
I had an
Uh-huh.
answer when you
Oh,
first-
I can't wait for this. Huh?
I definitely got an answer. I had it when he first.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
How
can
did
hear
I
you.
get the answer so fast? Huh? I'm still
Oh.
shocked.
Because I always call this type
crap.
of animal sexy anyway.
All right. Hold up. I gotta go out and come back in.
Oh no.
Like when I describe this particular animal, I always use the word sexy. I really think this animal is a sexy animal. Like
It's a sex symbol.
to me, it is. What it represents in my mind, it makes it sexy.
As long as y'all don't say nothing like no goat or no
Rhino. Something about that horn. Like I'm playing. I'm joking.
Is it like a mythical?
All right, he's back.
All right, I can hear y'all. Check it.
Welcome
That's
back.
what happens. That's what happens when you go live.
No, that's what happens when you ask questions like that.
Yeah.
All right, what was the question? I forgot the question.
what animal would you
Thank you.
describe as sexy?
Thank you.
Describe as sexy.
Oh, all right, we're gonna start with Reggie. Oh, did he give it
No,
already?
don't start with me, baby. They already got answers.
Oh, I got an answer.
All right, go ahead, Judah. What's your answer?
I'm gonna say a corgi because they build like them little chicks from Little Women of Dallas. You ain't never seen a corgi when they walk by. They be thick as hell. They little booty be like,
Wow, she said a
y'all know
corgi.
corgis thick. And the only reason I know that is because like I'm short and I want a dog that's short, so I ain't gotta get drugged along. We both got little legs, and from the back, they little booty be like twerking when they walk.
I'm so
All
mad.
right,
Oh man.
Oh.
Miss Lady.
I had to Google that.
He Googled the corgi.
As I was saying, my favorite animal I described as sexy. I love lions. I am in love with lions, and a male lion in particular it represents like royalty, a king. So when I think of like stuff like that, I will be like, yeah, that's a sexy animal. Like you could use that to even like if I came home and my babe had some romantic stuff and he had like a lion on the bed or like the lion stuff, that sexy to me. It's what it. I don't know. I love lions.
So you got turned on by watching The Lion King?
Listen,
no, man,
was on.
Wait,
but I'm just like next time
If you
Next time
walked into
somebody asks
your
why I dated
house,
Leo, I'm gonna call you, but like let her explain it to you. Here you go.
if you walked into your house and there was a lion sitting on your bed, the first thing you're gonna think is sex.
She like, "Arr."
If he growls, yeah.
All right,
There's,
Zippy.
You ain't
there's
gonna back
something
up.
about that, like a growl and a motorcycle rev. It's sexy to me.
I know that's right, honey.
Zippy. What you think is the sexiest animal of all?
Well, I got my bird is on my shoulder, and
You better say bird.
it's kind of. I don't know if you could see. He's over
Oh.
here.
I thought that was
Oh.
an earring in your ear. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
And he talks a little, but to show he's sexy, this is true. He hums my finger, so he does sometimes. But
Wow.
yeah, once in a while. But he talks. He says, "Who's a banana?" He says, "Who's a good boy?" There's no biting. Every now and then.
All right, Reese. What's the sexiest animal?
The sexiest animal gotta be it's not even an animal though, it's an insect. I'm going with a butterfly. I gotta do a butterfly. I gotta add that in there. Butterfly is the most beautiful thing on earth. Like it's rare you see it, but you know when you see a butterfly, you know something good is coming. It always does. Every time I see a butterfly, I know something good is coming. So I'm going with a butterfly, even though I know it's not an animal per se, it's an insect, but I'm going with a butterfly.
A butterfly. Yeah, butterflies are pretty. They're not sexy. Pretty. All right, Reggie. Sexy animal.
He's struggling emotionally with this.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never seen an animal was like, hey,
Bro, just say Jessica Rabbit, because technically she was married to a rabbit.
Reggie, I got an answer for you. I got an answer. This is Reggie's answer. He's gonna say the sexiest animal is a chicken when it's in the skillet with grease around it. I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
What? We have to do part two to that question.
Look, because he was about to have to go to therapy, Miss Lady, because the way he looking, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to my therapist about this Monday.
Ain't nothing sexier than a golden piece of chicken. You own something there.
You feel me?
You own something there.
A piece of chicken.
Tom, what?
Ain't nothing sexier.
Well,
you own us.
The question didn't say dead or alive, so
it didn't.
It did.
Well, now you're gonna be up here naming pork chops and lamb chops and all types of chops.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna say men are animals, so I'm gonna say my husband. Because
a sexy beast, girl. Sexy beast.
That was good. You quick on your feet. I see you.
Mostly because he's watching. No, I'm kidding. These are jokes, people. These are jokes. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, another animal would be like goats in pajamas are cute, but not sexy.
Oh, they are. They're adorable.
Yeah, but not sexy.
I think for me,
send that guy whoever emailed that, man. Send him a therapist number.
But for me, I think my sexiest animal would be a giraffe. I think giraffe are the sexiest animals.
Is it the neck? Is that what do it for you?
A giraffe?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a giraffe eat?
I knew you was gonna say that.
They got the giraffe.
Good night.
Giraffe. Okay, well, you know what? I will say a giraffe was Toys R Us back in the day, so I give you that. I give you that. Jeffrey the giraffe.
First of all, Jeffrey was a whole grown man. You're not gonna do Jeffrey like that.
That's why there's no Jeffrey now.
Okay, because
giraffe do have them long eyelashes like them women be wearing though.
Oh, you mean like they be in the cars at the Family Dollar?
Yeah, they do have them long little eyelash that back.
Hey Reggie, you think that's where they be getting them them eyelashes for them cars to be at Walmart?
That's what I hope they ain't plucking them.
Hey, this is from Rick G from Evanston, Illinois. Who is Chicago? Somebody's in Chicago. Denise said Chicago. This is Evanston, Illinois. What does it feel like being a celebrity? You start with me.
That's an excellent
You said
question.
start. You want to start with me?
No, Denise.
Oh, Denise. I said Reed.
I don't know. That's a question I'm asking also. Like, what's that like? I don't know. Probably a pain in the ass a lot of times, though, because people always wanting stuff from you. But pretty great because people want to book you for jobs. So I don't know. I'd like to find out.
All right, Reggie.
I mean, there's been times where I felt like a local celebrity. I don't know about the whole celebrity status where you can't go out in public without everybody rushing you. But I've gone and been noticed and recognized places, and it can get awkward when people want to take a picture with you. I still ain't got used to that type stuff. Little girl asked me for an autograph once, and I didn't know what to say. I just said, "Keep on smiling." I didn't know what to write. So
Stay in school.
I'm still.
You need a publicist.
Keep on trucking.
I'm
Crack
telling you,
is
man.
whack.
I'm telling you, yeah. I'm still getting used to that type stuff, man.
Yeah. Man.
What about you, Reese?
To drugs.
Good one.
How does it feel to be a celebrity? It gotta be, no pun intended, like being a parent. Like everybody just running down saying your name constantly, right? Like having kids. Like no matter what, it's never good enough. Like it's just always like you give them. My son asked for chicken nuggets and French fries, and only eat the fries, but gotta have chicken on the plate. That's how it is. When I go places, they be like, "Yeah, that was funny, man. But when you gonna come here?" I'll be like, just gave you something, like, but it's enjoyable though, because people that I move around a lot, so when I go places, people see me, and they run down on me and they say stuff to me that I said on stage, that even that I don't recall seeing them there or never interacted with them, and they be like, "Yeah, I saw it on the internet." So it's a good feeling, like it's positive.
Okay, Ziggy.
Well, I'm not a celebrity, and I've always wanted somebody to recognize me, someone to say, "Hey, I saw you in a show. You were really good." I'm still waiting for that. It hasn't happened yet. But at least one time, someone say, "Hey, I saw you in a club, and I really enjoyed you."
Okay.
The next one is gonna happen. The next one.
I had that happen once,
miss.
but it wasn't me. Like I was like, "Oh, thank you," but I think they mixed me up with somebody else.
All right.
But I'll
Miss
take it.
Lady, we got 15 minutes left. Miss Lady.
So I consider myself a local celebrity. I feel like there's levels to stardom, and I'm like on level. If it's 1 to 5, I'm like 1.5 on my way to 2. And it has its pros and cons. Like, I like the fact that I go places and people know who I am, and then I don't like the fact that I go places and people know who I am, because sometimes I don't want to be known. Sometimes I want to just slide in, slide out, and there's always somebody there with a story or saying they seen me or something like that. But it's more enjoyable than it is not. So it's dope. I guess in the transitioning of becoming a little bit more popular, I'm having to get used to the game face of not knowing who it is that's talking to me. Because normally if I speak to somebody, it's somebody I know. But now I got people coming up to me who I have no idea who they are. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, thanks. So I'm working on that.
All right, Miss Judah.
I guess like you get a lot of free chicken wings and free drinks and more money. And then when you comedy famous, when you get the whole 10-piece wing platter instead of just 4. But no, it's cool because like I've had people recognize me, but it's like in the most random places. Like I had somebody recognize me in the mall, and then one time my sister, craziest thing, my sister had a wreck and had to be life flighted to Shreveport, Louisiana. And I'm sitting up in the waiting room looking homeless, and this lady's like, "Oh my God, you're Gerald Judah! I saw you," and I was like, "That's me with a booger in my nose and a bandana on my head and sweatpants. Yeah, that's me. Want to take a picture? No, I don't. Yeah, that's me."
I kind of enjoy it, like when people see me out on the streets and they like, oh, I watched the show or I seen you perform. But what I don't like is like after the show, and they come up and the guys be coming up to me, oh, yo, my man, you was good. Gotta shake your hand. I'll be like, yo, I'm standing at the urinal right now. No, not right now.
See, the luxury of women in the bathroom, we could hold a whole conversation in the bathroom because you a whole star over. Girl, your show was good. Thank you. Yeah, girl, you killed that. Thank you. Yeah, we could talk about
privacy. Y'all got privacy.
Let me get another good one for the last one. Okay. This is from Peaches from Atlanta, Georgia. What kind of things really make you laugh? We're going to start with you, Miss Judah.
I like corny jokes, like rudimentary jokes. Like one time my pastor told him turn to Genesis is behind the table of contents. Or just like stupid. I just like dad jokes, like the corny joke. I'm gonna laugh at it. I don't know why. They're not good jokes. They're not smart jokes. They just stupid, and it makes me laugh.
Wow. What about you, Miss Lady? What makes you laugh?
So I would agree. It's corny stuff that makes me laugh, and also I literally every day I watch either Ridiculousness or Fail Army. Seeing people fall and run into stuff, always like, especially okay. And this is probably gonna sound so bad, but the number one thing that I Googled, like YouTube to watch, is kids in those mazes that got all the mirrors and they be
hitting them all the mirrors.
And kids when they run, it's hilarious to me. So either corny dad jokes or seeing people running this stuff and fall.
See, I'm like you. I would see fat people on little motorcycles. That's
Fail Army. I watch it all day.
Like Hippo and Car Wash. Y'all seen Car Wash?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember Hippo, the big dude? He had that little scooter.
Yeah.
All right, Zip. What makes you laugh?
The comics, I like to watch them, especially I like one-liners, great one-liners. They'll get me every time,
All right, Reed.
Two bad kids arguing. That's the funniest thing about. They say anything that come to their mind. They tell what they heard their mama and daddy say about your mama and daddy. They be like, that's why my mama and daddy think this. They say we don't come over here like that because it's dirty over here. They tell everything.
Yo, Reese, I heard two kids roasting and one kid said, that's why your breath smell like breath. And I was like,
look, one time in my neighborhood, two kids is arguing. So one of the kids, dad got like a cane. He got like a messed up leg. So they arguing and going back and forth. So the boy, he's getting, So the boy only had one good joke left. He was quiet the whole time, and he was like, "That's why your daddy got that smooth leg." I fell out like, what? Oh man, it was over after that.
What things make you laugh?
Man, I'm just like Lady, except mine is old people. Man, when I see, if I see an old person trip and fall,
you going to
you're going to hell.
Listen, after the show, go on YouTube after the show and type in old people escalator falls.
I seen a lady at work one time. We all glass windows and doors. This lady thought she was walking to the door. When I tell you her lip print was on the glass, I couldn't tell that story for a week. I was dying.
Old people automatically go to the hospital. They don't care if they hurt or not. They go to the hospital.
When I tell you that glass shook, I don't know where she was walking. I don't know what she saw, but she hit that glass face first.
And it be the sound effects that make it even funnier, like hearing.
Right.
I could not get out Are you okay? Because I was out of breath. Oh my God, that was so. Oh,
You should have just laid down on the floor at that point. Just
all
lay down on the
people,
floor.
I'm telling you, old people falling and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that is hilarious to me.
Yep.
Denise, what makes you laugh?
Well, I like the stupid stunts too. When people fall and trip, or their encounters with animals and they do stupid stuff. That's funny. But in comedy with comics, I like people who say outrageous, stupid stuff, but it's the truth about people and how we behave. And then they say it. It's obnoxious. It's outrageous, and they prove it to be true. And then they double down on it, like they stick to it. And it's just, I mean, because it's not real. It's not, they don't mean it. It's just a joke. That kind of stuff. I kind of like. And then with the showmanship too. Coming out and having attitude, and yeah, I like that.
Well, I guess mine will be the falling too, but mine is when they falling, they try not to fall, and they just slow motion. I
Like,
just
let it happen.
and they're like, go, you can get it, go. Oh man.
Oh, so like it was two old ladies coming back from vacation. Y'all seen that video when that old lady fell with her suitcase off the side? She trying to
Oh yeah.
Oh, I watched that 100 times.
Look, I like to watch old people fight too, because the fight ain't gonna last long.
Like in I think like in New York, they got like the things in the sidewalk, like for stores when it's a store. I don't know what the things are called, but it goes into the basement,
Mm-hmm.
and they open up like this.
The shelter doors.
I don't know what they call them things, but that's how the grocery stores get they stuff, and it be right there on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had one and it was open, and this lady was on her phone texting. She walked right to it.
That sounds like
Wait,
money.
Oh no.
Denise, you like risque comedians?
Well, for example, I love Cat Williams lately. I've just discovered him within the past year or so I'm kind of late to the party, but he says some stuff that's like.
Well, if you like real risque comedians, look up Corey Holcomb.
All right.
Oh, don't put on Corey yet.
and then inbox me.
Yeah, Corey is.
Is everybody else screen loading, or is it just mine?
Huh?
No, it's like everybody's screens just started loading. I don't know why I was doing that. There we go.
All right. I'll look them up.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Every one of y'all for being on my show. Please tell your friends about the show, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice meeting all of y'all. I enjoyed myself with y'all.
Fun.
Thank you very much, fellas.
Great show.
Yes.
Great show.
Everybody like.
Yes.
I mean, because I've been trying to smoke this cigarette for the last 45 minutes.
I didn't hear you. What you say?
I said I was looking at the clock because I've been having fun, but I've been wanting to smoke the cigarette for the last 45 minutes. Smokers don't care. It'll be 0 degrees outside. We'll be in a corner like.
You know what Cedric said? Pretty gonna have to leave Earth to smoke a cigarette.
Right.
Every day, no smoking.
Nah, smokers got more rights than so I've seen people take a 15-minute break every 15 minutes for their cigarette.
And that's what I do. I go right outside. I be like, I'm on my break. They was like, you were just on one 5 minutes ago.
That's okay.
Thank you for being on my show. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Good night, and we'll see you September 9th. Thank you.
Oi.
Bye. Thank you.